7 signs you'll never be rich. Fatal mistakes. What if I told you there are 7 unmistakable signs that you will never be rich? Would you like to know them? In this video, we reveal the 7 signs that will never make you rich. Before continuing, dear viewers, if you appreciate the content of this video and are satisfied with it, we invite you to consider the option of subscribing to our channel or supporting us with a donation. Your support is essential for the growth and constant improvement of our channel, and it will allow us to continue producing high-quality content for you. You can do it here below, through the appropriate buttons, subscribe, and thanks. Sign number 1. You're too focused on saving. Don't get me wrong, saving is very important. Because if you don't save, you can never build great wealth. But where poor people go wrong is that they focus too much on frugality. In other words, if they want to save, they have to cut expenses. But rich people know this strategy is not optimal. In fact, even if they keep expenses to a minimum, they can't accumulate significant wealth without first having sufficient income. This is why the rich divide their attention between savings and income. Believe it or not, the average millionaire has 7 different sources of income. In many cases, these income sources include property, dividends, business income and interest generated from investments, which means these wealthy people make money in almost every way possible. In other words, if they want to build real wealth, they need to spend as much time making money as saving it. Sign number 2. Overspending. As indicated in sign number 1, saving is an important part of becoming rich. However, you will never become rich if you spend more than you earn. Unfortunately, many people believe that increasing their income will solve the savings problem, but it's often noticed that as income increases, so do expenses. For example, a normal sedan may be sufficient when annual income is $50,000, but when you suddenly realize you're earning double that, you're tempted to upgrade to a luxury car, which in turn hinders your ability to save. The reason for this phenomenon is a lack of money management. Schools teach the basics of arithmetic and reading, but not financial management skills that help understand the benefits of saving and investing. That's why many people struggle to control their spending unless their parents taught them. On the other hand, with this knowledge, even low-income people can become quite wealthy over time if they spend and invest appropriately. Therefore, if you want to become rich, you absolutely must avoid overspending. Sign number 3. You take a low salary. In life, you can make money by running a business or taking a salary, but many people choose the second option. Exchanging time for money with a 9-to-5 job is popular for a number of reasons. First, it's much easier to find a job than to start a business. Second, jobs have things like benefits, pensions, and a steady paycheck every 2 weeks, which entrepreneurs don't have. Finally, finding a job is the only thing we've been trained for. As adults, they attend school, choose a degree, hope and pray to find a job in their field, and work for 40 years or more until retirement. Unfortunately, schools never tell you what the job prospects are. So millions of people go to work every day, but few go into business for themselves and let the market dictate their value. However, rich people know they will never get rich on their employees' salaries. This is because if your employer pays you more, it means the business owner has less profit, and since people are selfish, they always want to pay you as little as possible. Therefore, if you want to become rich, you need to abandon the traditional lifestyle of living paycheck to paycheck. Sign number 4. You don't invest money. In most cases, if you don't invest money, you'll never become rich. One of the most effective ways to earn more over time is to invest money. Take Warren Buffett for example. Buffett bought his first stock at age 11 and invested strategically for decades, becoming one of the richest people on the planet. But millionaires aren't the only ones who invest consistently. On average, millionaires invest 20% of their household income each year, and investments are an important part of their wealth-building strategy. Personally, I didn't start investing when I was younger because I thought it was complicated, but over time I realized that investing is much easier than I thought. Simply opening an investment account and making monthly contributions to an index fund or retirement account is a great start to becoming richer than you ever imagined. Sign number 5. Not challenging yourself. If you never step out of your comfort zone, you'll never become rich. Unfortunately, most people settle for a salaried life, go to work every day in a boring place, and spend their evenings watching Netflix. They try to make every aspect of their life comfortable, while the rich seek the opposite. The rich know that wealth creation begins where their comfort zone ends. That's why many entrepreneurs, especially successful ones, thrive on uncertainty, not knowing where their next paycheck will come from. Take Jeff Bezos for example. Today's richest man has held many high-profile positions at major tech and investment companies in his 20s, but he always felt he was destined for something more. After holding the position of senior vice president and earning hundreds of thousands of dollars, Jeff decided to challenge himself and started a new book-selling business, which we know today as Amazon. If you feel like you've optimized your life for comfort, you can say goodbye to the idea of getting rich. 6. No financial goals. Just as having no goals means you can't achieve them, having no financial goals means you're unlikely to become rich. When trying to build real wealth, the process is easier if there are clear and specific goals before financial planning. For example, if you want to accumulate $1 million, the first step is to write down this goal and detail the steps to achieve it. Unfortunately, for poor people, even this first step is not possible. Because when it comes to wealth, they don't even know what they want. Sure, they'll say they want more money or to be rich, but they don't even know what that really means. But if you ask a rich person the same question, they'll tell you exactly what their goal is, how long it will take to achieve it, and what steps to take to achieve it. 7. Not paying yourself first. We've already said that saving is half the equation to becoming rich. Unfortunately, most people hinder their ability to save by not paying themselves first. When they receive their paycheck, they give their money to landlords, credit card companies, the government, and others. But, as the richest man in Babylon made known, paying yourself first is one of the keys to becoming rich. The book recommends putting away 10% of your income each month to increase your savings over time. One way to ensure you save this 10% each month is to have automatic deductions from your paycheck. Most employers can automatically deduct a portion of your paycheck and deposit it into a separate savings account. This way you'll never see the money you've saved, which makes it much less tempting to spend. If you think you can save more than 10%, do it. The more you cut and the more you manage to save, the faster you'll reach your financial goal. As you can see, the rich practice this habit with great enthusiasm. Because if you don't pay yourself first, you're putting other people's financial goals ahead of your own. Here are 7 signs that indicate you'll never be rich and the changes to make to ensure you achieve all your financial goals. In summary, you'll never be rich if 1. You focus too much on saving. 2. You overspend. 3. You accept a life as an employee. 4. You don't invest your money. 5. You don't challenge yourself. 6. You have no financial goals. 7. You don't pay yourself first. We would like to know about your experience regarding the topic covered today. Share it with us in the comments, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask them. We will gladly respond. Your like would be a source of satisfaction for us, and of course, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming publications.